China environmentalists are now seeking evidence to prove industrial pollution as a direct cause of cancer. The move follows the Chinese government's first ever acknowledgement of the existence of cancer villages spread throughout the country. Well, for more than 3 decades, China's economic growth has accelerated at a tremendous human cost. Chinese and international media report that thousands of villagers lost their lives to various types of cancer, and many more are being diagnosed. Teresa Hu has more from Zhejiang Province.
Mid-autumn in China, a time of joy and family reunion. But Zhu Tiaozhen is without her husband this year. He was 67, killed by stomach cancer.
The air is so bad here. He went everywhere with his bike. His nose was always congested. He was in a lot of pain. I miss him every day. We used to farm and cook together. He would take care of everything, sell the vegetables we harvest. Now I'm here alone. I feel empty without him.
Zhu says her husband was not the only one to die of cancer. Over the years, dozens of her fellow villagers in Xin'erchun lost the battle, and dozens more are suffering. Her neighbor, Shen Yuanxian, is fighting lymphatic cancer.
I've lost a lot of my hair from chemotherapy 3 times already.
One more and I would die, she says. She cannot afford the pain or the money. Chemo is more than $2,000 US, 70% paid by insurance, but her children pay the rest. And each month, they must come up with more than $2,000 US to cover her medications. It's already been 3 years since she was first diagnosed. I need more money to keep me alive, she says. But she wished she could sweep away cancer. She also has pneumonia and other complications. Zhejiang Province is home to many of China's cancer villages, some nestled in lush farmland. Now, cancer is an open secret here, at least for this neighborhood. As we traveled through in the last couple of days, the residents here openly told us where to locate the patients. Now, local officials, on the other hand, may not be as open to discussing the issue. Some villagers tell us they actually receive money from some factories to keep quiet. I am at a community well in a village in the city of Shaoxing in China's Zhejiang Province. Now, this is a water sample that was taken from this well. This is another sample that was taken from the river nearby. They're actually the same water coming from the same water source here. Let's take you to over there. It's actually about a 20 meters walk, just a few seconds away. You see stretches of houses along the river. And behind the houses, there's actually a factory, and one of hundreds of factories here in Zhejiang Province, in the dyeing and printing factory here. Now, this water sample is considered toxic. It was actually just tested this morning. The local NGO here says on a scale of 5, it ranks number 5, so it is considered highly hazardous. And the NGO was advising the local villages here to stop using it. And they're saying it's not even suitable for gardening, it's not suitable for watering plants. Needless to say, laundry, drinking, cooking, facial wash, and shower. So they're telling people not to use it. However, the villagers here tell me that they have no choice but to use it. Reasons being, number one, some of the wells are actually drying up. So the well that we were at just earlier is the only well that they could actually get water from. Number two, this village in particular has no drinking water system. Number three, although there is a weekly supply of drinkable water in bottles, because they have to work, they have no way of fetching the water from the company that delivers it. Now, over the years, the local NGO and as well as international organizations like Greenpeace have been monitoring the levels of contamination here, not just in water, but in air and soil as well. But there has nothing has been really been done. Some of the villages play environmental detectives and collected their own samples as well. They've been protesting this to the central government, voicing their concerns to the local authorities, but they said nothing have been done. Now, the first cancer villages were first reported in 1998, but it was not until earlier this year that the central government of China actually openly admitted and recognized the existence of cancer villages. Until there is a concrete solution, the villagers tell me that, you know what, they have been so used to the idea of people dying from cancer and their high risk of having cancer, they will continue, quote unquote, to breathe and breed. Some of the young couples tell me that they will continue to get married, and carrying on the family name is so essential that they will continue to have kids despite the high risks of cancer. Teresa Siu, CCTV, Zhejiang Province.